welcome to Despina's Dishes. Did you know that the sesame seeds that we use today originated in India? For centuries, Greeks have been sprinkling sesame seeds over the curly biscuits we call Koulourakia. The ancient Minoans shaped their biscuits this way because they worshipped snakes for their healing powers. Today I'm going to make Koulourakia, also known as sesame biscuits. You will need 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of caster sugar, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla essence, 3 eggs beaten, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 5 cups of plain flour, half a cup of milk, and around half a cup of sesame seeds. To begin with, I'm going to beat the butter, sugar and vanilla essence until the butter appears light and fluffy. I'm now gradually going to add in my 3 beaten eggs. I have sifted all the dry ingredients twice into a bowl, and I'm now going to add the dry ingredients to the butter and egg mix. Now going to work it into a dough. My dough feels a little bit sticky. Because of that, I'm actually going to place that in the fridge for half an hour to an hour. You don't want to add any additional flour to the mix. This will just give it a little bit of time to dry out a little so it's not as sticky, so we're able to roll it into pencil-like shapes later on. The dough's been in the fridge for about half an hour now, so as you can see the dough is now not too sticky. It's easy to roll and manipulate, so I'm now going to start putting the Koulourakia together. So I'm rolling it. And what I'm doing is I'm rolling these out into like a thick pencil-like shape. Then I'm going to add it to my sesame seed. Then curl it into a spiral. A little bit more. You can add sesame to taste. I like lots of sesame on my biscuits. And I'm placing that onto a piece of baking paper on a tray. And you just continue doing this until you get through all your dough. Once you have your spirals on the baking tray, just keep in mind that you need to space your spirals enough so that you can allow room for them to expand while they're cooking. Just before I pop the spirals into the oven, I'm going to brush them with a little bit of milk to glaze them. They are now ready for the oven. I'm going to place them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I've set the oven to a moderate temperature. The koulourakia are now ready. You can tell they're ready when they have a nice brown tinge on them. Not too much of a brown tinge, just a touch. Once again, it depends on your oven, just keep an eye on them. They're best served once they're cooled. Enjoy with a coffee or on their own. So enjoy, L.L.C, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.